Alright guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Peter Counterfeit Hunnell. For any of you guys who are here for the first time, it looks like things may have taken a turn for the strange today. As you may have noticed, when we look on the ESL website, it appears like we have no teams signed up. And I think that is due to, unfortunately, a scheduling error with the admins today. So, unfortunately, this may stymie our attempts to actually have any ESL competition on today's stream. With that in mind, I think what we'll just have to do instead then today is just go for a little brief stream, just to give you guys something that you've tuned in for, and then we'll call it a night. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but while we're here, let's get some non-ranked games in, and then we'll do probably 3 or 4 ranked games, and then we'll call it a night. So, I guess this is primarily going to be for us to try out the Marauder. Hey, Emily Rowland, nice to see you. Hope you guys are all doing well this evening. So once more, if you are just tuning in right now, it looks like we've unfortunately had some admin problems, which means we will not have our regular stream today. With that in mind, please do come and join me this particular custom game, and we'll see if we can have a little bit of fun before the end of the night. Yes, I hope some of you guys have got the new Marauder in, because I'd love to see that myself. Whew. Man, it's still pretty hot here. In England. Most outrageous of countries. Alexandra Nunez, nice to see ya, nice to see ya. So, looks like we've got a decent amount of people, so we'll throw out one more invite. Of course, you can use ESL123 to get in here. Let's get started, and hopefully we can see some Marauders. Emily Rowland, well, I'm sorry to hear that you're not a fan of the game anymore, but I'm glad that you would still swing by the stream to spend time with little old me. I'm going to try and do some more streaming myself, as Hero Gaming Simon can attest. That's if of course you also like listening to Hacksaw, he's going to be back tomorrow for our regularly scheduled stream. As I said, unfortunately this one is going to be a very, very short stream. But let's just go and, I don't know if we can actually do this from here. Let's see, I believe there's some new, there we go, Bloom! Some new settings, ha ha ha! Alright, so there we go, it looks a little bit nicer. I don't know if there are any more settings that we can grab which are only out of game settings, but I guess we'll check afterwards and see. Yes. Taha Targot, I suspect, I fully believe you that could well be the case, that they changed out the skybox or something more simple. I suspect Though to be fair, I don't really mind because I'm not looking at the sky most of the time, and I strongly suspect they realised it was one of the places they could make less detailed and people just wouldn't really notice for the most part. But hey. Oh boy. Let's see. So, have we got any marauders in the game is the question. I think it's fairly unlikely, but let's look around and just have a check. Anyone? Anyone wanted to spend those 900 credits? No, but we do have a golden gun. I think it's a golden gun. Yes, I think it's an official one. So that's pretty neat. Alright, but who have we got storing up them points for winter? It's gonna be Raylu. 7 and 2 so far. I don't believe there's been too much in the way of balance changes. If they have been, I don't believe they were listed on the patch. But for any of you guys who are Modern Combat streamers, I think, who was it I was watching yesterday? I can't remember. I think it was, I'll try and draw myself to mind what this name was, because they were doing they had a good amount of viewers in there. But Gameloft are doing a new, as of this patch, they've got more support for Modern Combat 5 streamers. Hey Massel, how's it going? I'm doing wonderful today. We are just having a short stream because we don't have any admins for today. How embarrassing. I'll keep an eye on the ESL page just in case that changes. But so far that doesn't seem to be the case. Yeah, Massel, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm hoping to see some Marauders in this game. I suspect we're not going to, but I live in hope. It looks pretty interesting as a class. As we see some knife to meet you action. No action on the ESL side of things, so as I said, we'll do 3 or 4 games and then we'll call it a night here, because it's I'm definitely not averse to the old nights. Kamita Gaming, lovely to see you. Emily, you've got the Marauder. Oh, maybe you can come and play one of these custom games, because we're just going to be doing a few custom games this evening because of the regular stream not being able to go ahead. Lawrence, you got 1,000 credits to buy a 900 credit class. How interesting. There we see our good friend the Marauder shooting in 2 different directions at once. That seems I don't know how well that speaks about the class's accuracy, that it can fire in 2 completely opposite directions at the same time. But hey, Daniel Camarillo, nice to see ya, nice to see ya. So let's get another custom game in here tonight. Alright. There we go. So yeah, tier 6 and tier 8 are pretty good. Well, Emily, you've been doing work to get to the tier 6 and tier 8 already, or did you have those unlocked by some method? Emra, thanks for dropping by the stream. So we'll be running for about half an hour today. Usually these streams are going to be much longer. But due to an admin issue, we don't have our usual ESL teams. Oh no! This is the darkest timeline of Modern Combat 5. Emily, that's too bad. Well, next time we have an Android stream, I look forward to seeing you kicking some butt on the Marauder, as good old Dane would say. Mazel, do you think Gameloft needs to buff all the Kimbo guns? Remind me, what's on a Kimbo gun? I feel like I'm being silly to not know that. Let's see. So Kimbo guns are hands on hips with elbows turned outwards. Wait, what does that mean? Oh, it's dual wielding guns. Okay. Right, so I think we're gonna have a full house. So let's get started. Shazam! Swifty Cock, I don't know about the rockets sometimes not exploding. I haven't heard of that one. Ah, I see. Yes, renting weapons is a pretty good way of doing it. Oh, well, yes, I think that's a good thing to make sure that you're unlocking something that's worth getting. Alright, to overtime, dear friends, one and all. Let's go and see if we can find ourselves any marauders. Hello, Modern Combat. You're not me. You're not me. Who are ya? Who are ya? I guess anyone can call themselves Modern Combat on the internet. So there we go. Modern Combat bros forever. I like this colour stream. Well, it's colour scheme. Colour scream? Much more dramatic. XGN, Killer Gamer, nice to see ya, nice to see ya. As we get stuck into our next community game. So we are on iOS today. Aha! Massel, yes, I had to do a bit of googling. I thought it meant dual wielding, but I would have wanted to be sure before I started talking about it. Oh, SwiftyGog, that's really strange. 25% is a huge amount of the time. I would definitely get in touch with Gameloft support, which is support.gameloft.com, and let them know about it. Or, if you get in touch with us at moderncombatcommunity@gmail.com, well, get in touch with Gameloft, then they'll be able to, well, they need to know about that if that's happening, because that sounds like a pretty major bug. Maybe it's just not... maybe it's just not come up with so many people. I'm afraid Hero Gaming Simon, when were you supposed to get your credits? How long ago did you get them from? Rayru Gaming, you don't bad play. I agree. Taha Turgut, thanks for dropping by. Hope you have a lovely evening. Whew. So we've got ourselves a pretty even game on our hands. Pretty nice stuff. Taco Hype! Massel, yes, dual pistols and a John Wick suit, I think, is the perfect combination. Horizon G7, yes, probably what's happened is we have got a full 12 players in this game, which is probably what's caught you out there. So when we've got 12 players, then the game doesn't show up because it's entirely full already. So sorry about that, Horizon. What we'll do is I'll make a new lobby once this one is done, and you'll be able to join in on that one. Still checking on our ESL business. Nothing as of yet. Okay. So we'll do 2 more games after this, and call it a night if we have not heard anything else from our ESL buddies. So this can happen from time to time. I think probably it's one of those things where 2 people thought the other person was doing it. But hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. We will of course be back tomorrow in, let's see, 16 hours time, or slightly under that. Hacksaw will be bringing it. Alright, Hero Gaming Simon, could you give me your details, and I'll pass them across to Redu to be able to be chased up. Yes, Horizon G7, I'll make a new game now, and then hopefully you can come and join us. Something which I want to try, guys, which I'm hoping that you will be agreeable with, is there's cargo on the canals. I think actually works surprisingly well. So I never came across this till the other day, but the cargo mode is kind of a little bit underbaked, perhaps might be, or not underbaked, but underplayed. So I think cargo on the canals is actually really good because the route the cargo takes is a very, very restricted route. So it's not a fast spawn, so we can maybe, get on the cargo. So, like other games with escorting the payload kind of win conditions, there is, this one, because it's got a very restricted avenue of play, I feel like it actually works a lot better than it might do otherwise. So, we'll see what you guys think, because I remember watching it before and I was actually like, hey, this is pretty fun. Massel, what's my favourite weapon? Oh boy. I'm not sure. I kind of like the goofy weapons that kind of do stuff that's weird. Hey, Exxon. Hope you'll come and join us. Oh, Kavita Gaming gonna start a fight with Massel. Oh boy, them fighting words! Oh gosh, I can never remember the names of the guns because I never get killed by them because no one else is using them. So I never learn what the names of the guns are because I choose them and then I never go back to it. Hero Gaming Simon, yes, it probably is better to take it up with Gameloft directly. You're a sweetheart, you really are. Massel, yes, I'm trying to remember back to when they were initially doing the survey for the dual maps. I'm really hoping that the dual maps, because they're really well made, I kind of feel like their map design teams were doing a fantastic job with the dual maps. I'd love to see them turn into Team Deathmatch. And I know there was a winter-themed one which was one of the dual maps. So I'm hoping that there's some real big potential for there to be more Modern Combat 5 maps in the future. Massel, you're going to 1v1 Goma on the live Android stream. Oh boy, well, that's filled us up, so let's get started. See what you guys make of this cargo on the canals. Whew. So there you have it, guys. Hype! Do come back next week and watch the Android stream. To see Massel versus Goma in a special 1v1 competition. Guys, do remind me, and we'll set you guys up with a special duel match. Alright, it's time to push some cargo. For any of you guys who've not played cargo before, you have the cargo which will spawn in shortly. Each team needs to push that cargo as far as they can. There you can see along the top there's a little indicator of how far that cargo has gone. And if it reaches a checkpoint, that will kind of stay there permanently. So you'll notice here that this is a really restricted mode, because while there is some flanking going on, the cargo has a set path that it travels along. If the red team are able to get access to that cargo, they can push it back, but not beyond the checkpoint. So there's little arrows along the bottom of the line. Those are checkpoints. Once the cargo gets that far, it cannot be pushed further back. Right now, the blue team are doing a pretty reasonable job. They've got some bodies on there, so Raylu, realizing what the objective of the game is going to make the push on. And we'll see how well the blue team does. I think the red team, yes, maybe not pushing aggressively enough to deny that first checkpoint. Let's see how it goes. Raylu getting a nice little pick off there. Ooh, blue team with a whole heck of a lot of kills. This should allow them a decent run up. Managed to get past that second checkpoint. Emily Roland, you always wondered what was in the cargo. That's a good question. I don't know. I mean, I guess the kind of cliche answer is whatever you want it to be. But I know you Emily Roland, you were not settled for an answer quite as vague as that. Dudley M, nice to see you again. We are doing some cargo on the canals, and it looks like it's going to be pretty one-sided towards the blue team, but do not despair, fans of the colour red, for the red team can win if they duplicate this feat in less time. That seems a little unlikely, but hey. Alright, last moments coming in as Crispy's doing a fantastic job of tearing everyone up. 14-0, good lord. What a ludicrous display. Looks like the cargo is just about to hit pay dirt. Let's see if we can find someone escorting it. Let's see. There we go. So, if the red team can do the same in less time, then they win. Credits in cargo, 100%. You would definitely get people to play cargo more if when they won the cargo map, they got credits. For sures, for sures. Right, so the players to watch is probably going to be Crispies, and Crispies has been absolutely crazy. And I think this may be a little one-sided, but hey. Cargo is going to get pushed up by the red team. Blue team, unlike the red, going to be proactive in their defense this time around, making sure that Cargo does not hit that first checkpoint. It looks like, honestly, the red team are doing a pretty reasonable job under a lot of pressure. Emily Rowland, maybe it's candy. I hope it's delicious candy, or perhaps a shipment of delicious water. Glug, glug, glug. Dudley M, if you want to sign up for these events, let me send you a link by way of Nightbot. If you go to the ESL website, you can sign up there through the Modern Combat section. Dudley M, do you have a team already, or would you like to find one? Because if you would like to find one, you can head to the Discord, which Nightbot will also tell you all about. And that will allow you to get into the recruitment channels and set up your own team from there. I'm afraid SMX, and we've had a bit of an admin issue with today's tournament, so we're not going to be able to bring you the regularly scheduled tournament action. So we're just going to have one more custom game after this, and then we'll call it a night for our stream, because unfortunately we do not have any ESL games for you. Travesty! Hero Gaming Simon, I feel like I've got to print you a t-shirt at some point. Or maybe a water bottle with delicious water on it. I feel like delicious water is a sort of generic enough phrase that I don't know if someone could really trademark it. Maybe I could get some stickers and put them on my water bottle so that when I go on cam, I can hold up a delicious water bottle. Maybe if I spell delicious in a bit of a weird way, that would work. So it's looking like the predictions have come true with our good pals. The blue team proving to be exceptionally dominant over the red. We can see the Cargo getting pushed back as we speak. Dudley M, you need a team. Well, so many do. Definitely head onto the ESL Discord and they will get you sorted out. Alright, so we're going to start up our last game of the stream momentarily. Apologies for you guys, so there isn't an ESL thing as there should be. But it's an unfortunate scheduling problem. Hey, just wanted to make sure you guys at least, you know, didn't feel so bad about turning up to the stream. So the stream will be ending after this match, so please do get in while you can. Let's go for a free-for-all on the rooftops. I think it could be kind of interesting. I don't remember doing a free-for-all on the rooftops anytime recently. So let's bang it through. And throw back on the fast forward. Yes, Dudley M, I hope that you find a team and all the friendos that you could ever desire. So, this will be our last game of the night. Please do chuck in that passkey ESL123 or the global chat invite. I'm going to throw out invites to everybody who ever added me as a friend. Foolish mortals. And we shall see who's the #1 player of the stream. Oh, my name isn't Peter Cannabit Hartnell, and I'm not drinking some delicious water. That's a satisfying clunk sound. Alright, getting some bodies in here. So, your last chance to play on stream this evening. Please do come and join us on the rooftops. One shall stand, one shall fall. There's only the opportunity to show off your skills. Taco Hype returns. El Chicago? Shago? Oh, that Crispies guy is back in. So Dudley M, if you go onto the ESL Discord, then if you head to the recruitment channel under casual, then you'll be able to say that you're looking for a team down there. I'll have a look and just check to see if anyone's been posting anything recently. Yeah, I would just post in there saying you're looking for a team. and what kind of level and anything that people can use to make a sort of decision as to whether or not they would be an appropriate team for you. And there we go. Yes, Shazam. Exxon, I should be sponsored by a water company. You're correct. I mean, I tend to just drink out of a water bottle rather than bottled water, but I'm not going to let things like honesty and advertising hold me back. Never! Ah. Yes, Hero Gaming Simon, I don't know if you've seen the Shazam movie. Actually had some pictures. Exciting stuff. I think it should be fun. Massel, thanks for dropping by the stream. You hope I have morphs in my dream. Oh no! Then my dream will be short because my time to death will be very, very brief. But Muscle, thank you for dropping by. And hopefully we'll see you back here tomorrow in just under 14 hours for our next stream, which will hopefully have our admins in place for it. Number 1, Makoto doing a nice job of sneaking around in the lower reaches of the rooftops. Ah, Dudley M, I see. You've been held back by the app, doesn't want to let you chat. I suspect that's probably to stop spam bots from coming in. Yeah, Exxon, if you want to set me up with, you know, if you happen to know any of those big water companies, and you know they're looking for any streamers to help support the idea of drinking water all the long day, then you know where I am. Just send them my way, and we'll sort something out. We'll get some delicious water for everybody. Whew. Oh man. It is still hot in a merry old England. Let's pop in with Relu. Algon Espanol? What does Algon mean? Let's have a look. Translate. Any Spanish? Aha! Bienvenido a todos. Aha, well, of course, Exxon, yes. I would not blame you in the slightest, the World Cup finals. I feel like that's one of those things that people kind of, you know... It's only once every 4 years. It's a cultural event, so yes. Exxon, I understand. In Flames, I can, well, while it's not within my bounds to control, I can only apologise on ESL's behalf for the admin not being present this evening. It sucks because I wanted to have some competition here. It does sometimes happen, but fortunately I think this is the first time I can remember for a very long time that In Flames, yes, I'm afraid we will not be able to play in the tournament this evening. Hero Gaming Summon, I'm afraid I won't be around tomorrow, but Haxel will be. Let's see, it's really hot in Kaylee. Where's Kaylee? Oh, Yorkshire! Nice! I don't think I've ever been to Yorkshire, but it looks nice. It apparently has a charming train museum and steam. And a bus museum. There you go. All the buses you can handle. So Crispies, you may remember them from our previous game, doing pretty darn well with the recon. Impressive stuff. I wonder if we'll see. So no one, I believe, is an actual squad. Or number 1, I believe it is. So I'm interested to see Crispy back again. I presume they play an ESL competition. Let's see. Temperature in Exeter. Oh well, excellent. Weird. It is 16 degrees. Right now? That doesn't seem right, but it is 78% humidity, so maybe that's what's accounting for it. Crispies is, of course... Oh no, Dudley M, your internet terminated itself. That's so bad. Exxon, well, I think you can apply to be an ESL admin, just if you go through the ESL site. At Cross Gaming, I'm afraid the ESL is not going to start today. I'm afraid we don't have any admins for whatever reason, so we can't run the tournament. So we'll just be running to the end of this game and then calling it a night. Emily, I'm down in Devon myself. Let's see, how far is... I think the... Let's see, so... If you try and search for Yorkshire, you just get Yorkshire puddings. Let's see. I think Yorkshire is... Oh! Wait. Hmm? I don't think that's the right one, is it? Let's see. Yes, I'm sorry, In Flames and Acros, but I'm afraid that will be it for us this evening. We don't have any ESL action to be able to bring you tonight. So, sorry to all you guys on YouTube, Facebook, Mob Crush, and Twitch. But that will be it for us tonight. Hopefully you will come back and join us in just under 16 hours for Hacksaw's stream of the Red Cup, which I have every reason to think will proceed ahead normally as planned. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow.